Welcome back, family. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to Respect the Times with our weekly edition of we're trying to see what the young folks like. We're getting a little advice from them. They're taking advice from us. So we want to just thank you guys for tuning in every week. That's just Pat.
Cam was Hannah.
Oh.
White Tee Boog, voice of the unheard.
This boy out here just.
Wait, so his name longer now?
Yeah.
Keep
hey
going.
man, we don't got that many characters.
Right.
Yeah.
So nobody hear them people. You hear it for who?
It's for the unheard. It's like they see me and they be like, what you said, it needed to be heard.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Touch their
I
soul.
don't know who we talking about, but I'll just go with you. So this week we talking about responsibilities.
I stepped my game up.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah.
But so I want to ask the first question is, what do you guys think your responsibility is as a human on this planet?
Well, a male human. That's what I am.
Right.
You guys say he a male human.
Yeah, I'm a male.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Reproduce. No, I'm just playing.
Yo,
Hey, we already know. We already know.
I got you.
We already know.
Get a
Yeah,
man
I
pop
already
him out.
got
Get
you.
a man pop him out.
My responsibility, I believe, as a human is to now they say reach one, teach one. I feel like my responsibility is to seek out people that are pretty much, got a good head on their shoulders and help guide them in the right way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially through my experiences in life, I could make someone, not make someone, but help someone not make a mistake or show them something from a different perspective that they probably haven't seen it from.
Yeah.
So I think that's my responsibilities, and how I deal with myself around people. It's almost evident that I'm going to be like that all the time. So even from a little kid, I was like that. So
I feel like my responsibility on the planet as a human, as a male human, is really to be. Honestly, I wouldn't say I found it yet.
Good job.
I don't think I found
you're only
it.
like 12. So I don't
Honestly,
know
13.
how you know.
Boy, he
13.
yelled that number like that.
13.
So what, you gonna take the easy route
I
too?
ain't never been
You don't
12.
know yet?
I've been 11 and I skipped straight to 13.
Oh, you
That's
go
what it
skip
was.
12?
Never
Skip
been
the grade.
12.
Okay.
So I think because you said you
Wait,
you ain't
Yeah, I'm
he
only
hasn't been-
24. I don't know. I'm just.
And you the youngest, like you always say.
Yeah.
You're the youngest,
yeah,
but
I'm the youngest.
He the wise.
He dropping jewels
yeah,
on
he did like
Yeah,
this.
you hit it
remember?
right there.
Cause he's
Dropping
speaking
jewels
for
on
the.
He touched this when he
Unheard.
said it. He touched this.
He didn't do that.
Yeah, he did in the first episode.
Yeah,
he touched
yeah.
his side. Yeah.
Oh, your heart.
Your soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. That's how he got the people.
What you want? You know.
That's
I don't
how
know.
he got the unheard people. They
Yes.
So I think my responsibility on this planet is to make it a better place while I'm here. You know how the song goes,
We
reach
are the
out
world.
and touch
Oh, I was gonna say-
wait.
somebody.
Yeah, that
I ain't gonna
was-
sing
anyway.
for y'all.
No,
but
no, no. I
wanna
thought you were gonna sing,
make
we are
this
the
world
world.
a better place
We are the world.
if you can. You don't ever heard that song?
Never.
Oh, you Jamaican though.
Yeah.
That was big. That was
There's
big.
more.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so I put that little.
If you put that in there.
Yeah, you gotta drop at least 3
Alright,
shots.
I've
So yeah, that's what I think. But be fruitful.
We
Because
know
we
that.
know that I'm fruitful.
Yes.
I'm making them, and I got some pretty good kids,
You
and
working
all of them.
produce.
That
Right.
I work in produce.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah,
all
but
the
I
fruit.
say just make the world a better place while you're here. Like, don't be coming out here with your negative vibes. Be positive. Help people as much as you can, and
Right.
I think that's pretty good right there.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If everybody doing that, man, it's a better
So
place.
since y'all two didn't have an answer for the other part of the responsibility, what you think your responsibility is as a child or to help your parents?
I feel like my responsibility as a child. You saying now me being a young adult or back when I was a kid?
Whenever you want,
However you
because I don't
want.
know where you're at right now.
Oh, and to live my life. I feel like that's probably what y'all wanted me to do.
So just keep breathing.
No, I'm saying like to go out there and not do what I want, but I don't like whatever the parents see in their eyes. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards.
Oh,
you
you're
don't
leaning
know.
to your-
I was leaning towards.
I feel
him.
like-
listen,
I was supposed to see how he gonna get to
Yeah,
it.
because to me, I think I just believe that the question he's still doing it. Like he's still trying to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you can probably say, what do you want to do? Like, how do you think you could like do what he just said? You know what I'm saying? Because if you just tell him, give me the answer, it's like
Okay, I'll get you a better one.
Go ahead.
Because you two, I know you two are the oldest. Are your siblings? So
That's
what
what
do you think your responsibility as the oldest sibling? What is your responsibility?
The set the path. That was probably one of the first things that added to my leadership. That's inside of me.
That's fine.
that's fine.
Oh,
Leadershipness.
hey man, you just keep adding on to the word till it make
Okay,
make
yeah,
sense.
till it makes sense.
Till it
Okay.
make it make
Nah,
sense.
Gotcha.
but for real though, it was more like I just had to try to show them the way. You feel me? Like I had to do my thing to show them that they could do their thing. Cause like my little brother told me that like a couple weeks ago. He was like, a lot of times people have felt like that you was doing something that wasn't smart, or you felt, or you was doing something where like it ain't look like a smart decision, but it worked out for you. You're like, so I tell myself the same thing. I'm like, boy, I didn't even know you be looking at me like that. So
I think
that was
it's easier like for the older sibling to talk to the younger ones because like you're more on their level. Because when it comes from the parent, you know that it might come off a little harsh, but when you come at them, they be like, yo man, I done been there, I done that. Because we telling you the same thing.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that you done, I'm basically telling you I done it. So I'm trying to stop you from doing it. So it's basically you like the second wave of the parent. Because
Voice.
yeah.
That's true.
Shout out, Dirk.
Yeah, that was the voice
Sorry,
of the
it just happened. As the oldest to your siblings, you gotta be like the bridge to them, to the parents, to like you just said, it's the easiest way to kind of get the message through.
Yeah.
Because I've already gotten it from you. I should be able to give it to them in our way, like our language, our little slang.
sense. Yeah,
you
make
know,
it
so
make
to speak.
sense. Yeah.
So I feel like that's one of our probably main responsibility is be a bridge. But I would say 1A to that is also be the example.
Yeah,
Like, be
that's
the-
a big one. Be the example.
The one to kind of open the real world to them, because when your parents tell you, "Oh, I done did that, I done seen that," you be like, "Man, you seen it in 19 whatever." I don't know what that
It don't
be.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to us kids,
But
we
to
didn't
the
know that.
kids,
Yeah,
But
we didn't
yeah,
know
because
that.
I was there. I was there where you at.
You know what
Exactly.
it is?
I remember it.
You know what it is? I think is for us as kids, like when we see it the first time, it's like this the first time for me. Like, so you saying that you seen it before, it's like
Trust me.
it's the first time for me. Until we lose a friend for say lying, and then we lose another friend for lying again, and we be like, yo, this shit really do like.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, you lose another friend,
Yeah.
and you start seeing like, oh man, like they was for real, like.
Yeah, this is
It really do.
Boy,
You
it
feel me?
do repeat.
So-
You be like, boy, you were right.
it's a
low-key.
rerun.
What do you think? O is it right?
Yeah,
Just
it's O.
just one letter. Okay.
Syllable.
Okay.
It's a
So
syllable.
what do you think your responsibility as a father is?
Wow, it's just to know that, to me, for me personally, it's just to know that you're constantly being watched and like, you know, like,
So
yes, you
You
role
always
model.
feel like somebody watching you.
Yeah,
Rockwell,
that free game.
the
I gotta
song.
hit this free
How it
game.
go?
I gotta hit it.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah, that.
Can't get no privacy.
Yeah, so I know
Hey, I'ma get
in
a
my
deal
life,
out of this,
no,
man.
I know,
No?
don't do that. I know in my life,
Please.
I always have to like walk a path knowing that at any moment somebody is like watching me and everything.
Now I got a side question for.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You know, I just find out that I got a daughter on the way, so I see you a man that raised 2 daughters.
Yes.
So like, my question is to you is like, what you feel like? What's the key components? Just give me a couple key components. What you feel like helped you raising girls? That
First
you
of
can tell
all,
somebody like me.
First of all, man, that's a tough question because it's still happening. You know, even though one of my girls or young lady is older, it's still happening. So it's like you have to kind of like understand that you got to be kind of firm, but yet a little bit more softer because with a young man, like, you know, like say with Cam, I was able to be firm and direct with him. Whereas with her, you're gonna have to probably be a little bit more, embracing and understanding her emotions are a little bit different. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a little bit of compassion, a little bit more, but understand that you are gonna be her hero for the first 15, forever almost. She's gonna look at you as like the example of a man that she wants to have when she grows up.
Or doesn't.
Exactly. So
So,
please,
yeah.
that's gonna be something.
big.
That kind of like remember when we said your responsibility as a human.
Mm-hmm.
So would you like your daughter, because you got to have a daughter, would you like her to run into a guy like you?
That'd be that big question. Yeah.
So you've been
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think if that was to be the case, it would be something that I would really enjoy seeing. Someone that's going to care for her, take care of her, and make sure that she's, supported, depending on what she wants to do in her life, because that's what I'm about.
Yeah, I think my the first question, but I didn't get the second question. But my responsibility as a father, is
you a girl dad too.
Yeah. I'll get to that part, but my responsibility as a father is to choke the hell out of my sons every chance I get, because I know when I'm not around, they're doing something that they shouldn't have business doing.
Every time.
Every single time.
No, but like all jokes aside, it's like to lead by example. Like pretty much what you were saying, like because you always being watched, but I think as myself as a pretty good human being. So most of the stuff I'm doing, I don't feel like I'm being watched because I'm always trying to do the right thing most of the time.
But you are.
Yeah, but
you are
that's like
you don't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. You know what made me feel good? Like not too long ago, when my son had a thing on who his role model is,
right?
And he said me.
No,
if I wasn't such a thug, I might have cried.
Ooh,
but I don't have.
Cry?
No, it was Troy.
Troy? No,
I
cry.
Nah, man, I'm a thug. I can't cry. Thug tears. If I do cry, to be some blood come out.
Y'all want to see the man cry? Yes or no?
No, they don't want to see me cry. They don't want to see me cry. I think your responsibility as a father is like to be a provider.
Yes.
And like I want to say a friend too, because you want to listen to them, because you know what they're going through. You don't want to always be that guy who just disciplines them. Because like I wasn't really big on like disciplining, but I know it's necessary because I got a bunch of boys, so they going to get out of line. But like most of the stuff, unless it was something like serious, I gave them a pass. But like, and I noticed one thing too, like the more kids you get, the more lenient you get. Cause like him, he didn't have it as bad, but he had it rougher than the other ones because like
more strict.
He was the trial,
right?
So I had to practice on him.
You learn.
Why he doing that? Come here, man. But nah, he was a pretty good kid. I give him that. So he didn't give me too many headaches. So I appreciate that from him. And I think that shows that I was an okay father because he didn't give me any problems.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's the thing though, cause you was there a lot of times when I was talking to like my homeboys and stuff, like how you play basketball with us or you play the game with Troy.
Yeah.
I'm telling my dog casually at work, I'm like, yeah, man, I be out there hooping with my old boy and my uncles and stuff. He was, boy, what?
Them boys really be looking
you
at
spend time with your daddy? Them boys was looking crazy.
No, but to be honest with you, I didn't know how. Because I didn't have a father like that growing up, so I didn't like. At first, it was like kind of scary to me, but then I just thought in my head, I'll just do all the stuff that I wanted somebody to do for me.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, that's exactly what I did and what I tried to do. Anything that I needed when I was growing up and I didn't really receive, because me and him, we both could relate to this. We didn't have dads, so anything that I was like, man, I wish I could have had, like, going to the park and my dad would be right there watching me play or something like that. So if he's gonna go play,
but I didn't have that part, like the wish that somebody was there, because I didn't know what I was missing. Like,
because it's normal.
It was normal. I didn't know what I was missing, but like he came around a little bit, but like from probably like 6th grade to 9th grade. So like in that 3-year period, I was like, okay, it's cool. But like when he stopped coming, just back to regular. So it wasn't nothing I wasn't missing. So
I saw something today on Facebook, a video saying from Steve Harvey, and he said, back to the discipline thing you're saying. He said, undisciplined boys become undisciplined men,
yeah,
and undisciplined men end up in the hospital, dead, and always like in constant trouble.
yeah,
So you have to kind of discipline young men, and the same thing with young ladies. But this is powerful right here because I think we both did an excellent job because these are two young men that got their heads like vice gripped on. You know what I'm saying? And they got
but
it.
for you, is it because you got both, like I got both? Do you think it's different raising a guy, a son and then a daughter?
It's night and day.
Yeah, cause,
It's night and day.
Because honestly, yeah, I get that. I gotta get a little more tougher because she be whooping me.
She got you.
She be whooping me. I ain't gonna even lie. As the human, we got that part, your responsibility as a human. So what do you think your responsibility is for your legacy?
Like what you leaving behind?
Mm-hmm. What do you when it's all said and done, what do you want them to say about O'Neal? Even though you probably gonna be here another 1,000 years?
1,000.
Yeah. Well, you gonna be here another 2,000 years.
I'm running.
Okay.
What
do you want to be known? What do you want?
Name ain't gonna never die.
When we doing the eulogy, what would you want to be saying about Killer Cam or King Cam?
I like King Cam.
King Cam?
That been the handle since I was like 7.
Boy, you royal?
Hey, come on now, just check the bloodline. But I would want. It's not necessarily what I would want people to say. It's what I would want people to know, and then what I would want people to feel.
Yeah, that's what I was basically trying to say.
I would want, for my family, I would want them to know that, first of all, I love them. And then on the second end, that to show that I love them, that I did everything that I could do to try to set our family tree a step forward. Like I feel like everybody's generations, like your great-great-grandma was to get over to U.S. or to get established in the U.S. and then your parents were like get good jobs, get a car, start a family, like get progressive, like move forward, then end up getting the middle class and then upper middle class, and I just feel like as my responsibility is to, or what I would want people to remember is that I tried to do that for my family. Like I really feel like that's real important in everybody's generational tree, because the further you can move the needle up, the easier it is for the family behind you. Like at least easier in the sense of it's one less thing to worry about.
Right.
And I would say before I go, I would want everybody to feel like at least the people that meant something to me, that I tried to do that for them in whatever way was possible.
I want to be remembered by people saying he did everything from the soul. You feel me?
That's what, and for the voice of the unheard.
Yeah.
No, quick question though, because I don't know if I'm gonna be here, but when we do have your funeral, you want to be in a white tee?
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna be all white.
All white.
All white. Yeah.
All white.
Absolutely.
White do rag and all.
A cane too. I might not even need it. I just cane. The hands are white, but the bottom part brown. Legacy though is more what I want to be remembered for. Is probably being the person who was always there for like the people around me. Really, like being somebody who was always like you could come to, not even for like bread or nothing, just like to talk to, or to be like somebody who was real respected just for being myself. You feel me?
Right.
That's it.
The voice of the unheard.
Yeah,
exactly. Going back to that.
That boy be dropping jewels on you. That boy be dropping jewels on you.
He told you.
Maybe out there.
So what about you, Bam?
Bam. No, this is UD.
I know, but you look more like Bam.
Oh, okay. No. That's like a combination of it right there, man. I think that if you could just remember O'Neal, like once you say my name and you say, hey man, you remember O'Neal, they're gonna be like, man, that's a good dude, man. I remember what he did for this person. I remember what he did for that person. He was always like trying to help. He was always trying to like look out for somebody. And when there's like a lineage line of people that just, yeah, he did this for me, he did that for me, he did this for me, and not because I want that recognition or nothing, but just because that's just who I am.
I can do it.
Yeah, like if I have the knowledge means nothing if you just got it all boiled up in you. And I'm like this. If I got the knowledge, I want to tell you something. I gotta talk to you. I gotta let it out. If I see something that's going, and I want that to be known through to people that, you know what, when I hear O'Neal, I think it's a guy that I think of the guy that helped so many.
But for me, I think I want to be known as the guy. He was a great father, because I look at each one of my kids and I see where they are right now in life at that age, and I say to myself, I'd be so proud, because it's like all of them are doing better than me when I was at that age. So that right there, it makes me, even though it makes me feel really good. It like touches my soul. Yeah,
That's soul.
My soul. But the other thing too, when my legacy too, when you think of that's just Pat, I want you to smile, because like a lot of times when you see me, I'm always trying to put a smile on your face, like trying to joke around with you, like whatever you're going through, somebody's going through something worse. So just don't focus on the negative, always focus on the positive. Like if you're talking to me, I'm always trying to tell you something positive. Don't worry about that negative stuff. Everybody goes through something, but you gotta look at it like this too. He woke you up.
Yeah.
God did his part.
Yeah.
You gotta do your part now. You sitting here complaining. Man, listen.
Yeah.
Come on.
It don't make no sense.
There's somebody else doing twice as much, twice as worse as you, 10 times worse, and you complaining about that. You able to wake up. You able to use all your limbs and do all this stuff. So I just want to tell people, yo, stop complaining. It's you got a good life.
It's funny. It's like I think that people know me as a jokester, but not at first. The first impression of me is so crazy. Everyone see me as a serious, like stone cold, like, oh my God, he's intimidating.
Yeah.
Figure when they see me, because I'm tall, I'm dark, so they all be like, oh my God, I'm scared of him.
Real dark.
Yeah, I love it. I love being real dark.
I agree with that part.
Yeah, so it's like they see that as intimidation, and that's bad. To me, I think that's sad when you're a black man and you get labeled as intimidating, and they don't even know you. They don't even know that your heart and how you are for real.
But they got to get to know you.
And exactly. When someone tells them, because I hear it all the time. Oh my God, that guy in produce, he's so scary. And then they're like, ooh, O'Neal?
Kind of scary. Though.
It's like, this guy is like the funniest guy in the world. Every time I go around him, I'm laughing. And they're like, what? No, man. No, dude, you got to go talk to him. And then on top of that, he's the same one that's going to educate you and help you get to where you need to get.
But they got to get to know you, though.
Free game.
But that's image.
Yeah.
That's we going to have
like
that topic.
What they say, you can't judge a book by its cover.
We're going to have that topic.
See, so your book cover is like midnight black.
Yeah.
But inside is colorful.
Yes.
See how I said black and it got dark? I got power out here, man. Y'all don't know me, man. I'm somebody. I'm powerful out here. Yo, but man, like we say every week, man, we want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. We just love it. We just going to keep dropping this wonderful knowledge that we can, pass it on to you guys. So only thing I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to just ask you to hit that like button. Everything else is up to these guys right here.
Y'all knew what time it was.
Okay.
Comments. Tell you what, matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. For the video, our next 10 videos, you gotta put a comment. If you put a comment for all 10 of those ones, I'll send you $1.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot.
That boy got cash.
I see $1.
You must have got a raise.
Yeah, he must have.
You must have
Something like that.
I'm not on that.
I don't got it.
I don't got it.
When y'all see white tees, so you ain't gonna afford no new white tees, boy, because you out here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a week of shirts for y'all.
I like that.
I'll send you
man.
$1.
Sacrifice.
Okay.
Sacrifice. That mean I'm doing good.
We gonna share. Okay. We gonna make sure everybody can see this.
Yeah.
And if one person shares to another, the world's a better place. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely a better place.
It's a song somewhere.
It's a song.
Yeah.
We're gonna share this out. We're gonna get this content out there. Unheard of, never been done before. 2 dads, 2 sons, 1 mic.
The last thing we need for y'all to do is please subscribe. You see him spelling it out over
Oh,
there.
it do be in cursive too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It
see
do.
him
No,
over
no,
there.
no,
It's
No,
like,
it ain't. No, it ain't.
I think it is.
But he
come on,
spelled it
just do me a favor. It's just, come
Yeah.
on.
Oh, this is what I want to start doing too.
What's
I just
that?
want to tell you guys that I love y'all, man.
Oh man, brother.
I
love
love
you back.
y'all, man.
Love you back, brother.
That's
We
what's up.
don't we don't do that a lot.
Don't you gotta share the love. You love them, you gotta love them.
Come on, man. Look at that cute. They
Oh.
cute out there, man. You don't see them.
Y'all, I value
He
y'all.
ain't that cute.
Most of them cute
He's
though,
not
but
that cute.
we love y'all, man.
Alright.
And we out, man.
Yeah.